Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Kara Lockwood here with Kara's Color Me Creative. Woo, I just got some wet paint on my glasses, it looks like. Hi, I am here today and we are working on this cabinet that I started. I first went live and I showed you how I kind of design my pieces. And this was inspired by Chloe for sure, but it's taken on a whole new, it's taken on my way, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I came live and I showed you, I did this. I drew this on live and I was like, okay, this is, what my plan is. Hi, Karen. This is what my plan is. And so now I'm just kind of trying to pull this plan off. I'm painting with Daydream Apothecary paint. Hi, Missy. Thanks for coming on. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So please tell me where you're watching from. I'm going to pull this up on my computer or on my iPad so I can see all the comments. Let me turn the volume down real quick. I know all this stuff is such an annoying thing to y'all watching, so I'll just try to make that quick. Okay, so I'm painting in Daydream. Hi, Kristen. In Daydream Apothecary paint. Hello, Michelle. Bonsoir. And the base color is Deadly Nightshade, and I see it as a dark, dark, dark blue, but a lot of people have been commenting to me, that purple, where'd you get that purple? And now that, since people have been commenting to me that, I can see it, right? But you know how our eyes see different things. Hi, Suzanne. Kara's crew's in the house. Hi, Amber. Where's my Kara's crew? And then I started by just kind of scribbling flowers on, which is kind of a style that I've become accustomed to. Get the word out, Kara. Become accustomed to just doing lots of scribbles and doodles and scratches are on there. Hello, Troy's Painted Treasures. Hi, Sandy. So let's see. This is Scuba Girl. Okay, so this is from the Coastal line. This pinkish coral color is Hibiscus, also from the Coastal line. That's Llewellyn's line. The yellow is Lemon Shark, also from the Coastal line. Right now I'm going to get on some, I guess, I'm going to do Coastal, Boutique. Well, I'm doing all the lines, except for I'm not doing Cozy Home on this, because obviously we don't need neutrals on here, right? It looks like a deep, rich navy, only with a cobalt flavor. Yeah. And you know what, Kristen? Underneath, I painted it in Blooming Lovely, which is a bright pink. So that might be what's giving it that purple tone in the photos. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to show you, can't believe I'm actually catching you live. Thank you. So I'm going to show you something that when I started painting, I was like, so you can see right here, the middle of the flowers, see how there's black underneath them? I did that with this first. And then after I did that, I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. So I like the black popping through underneath. So like this is going to end up being a leaf, just a random leaf. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get more of this black on there. Most of it will be covered up, but I like the way it looked, right? And so I already did it, so I don't have to do that much with you guys because, wow, that's not so fun. But, I just want to kind of explain the process. And so see, even in here, I want to get some more of that black in there. And guys, I really just scribble when I do this. If you're in my group, you know how much I talk about scribbling and doodling and get it in your wheelhouse, if you don't already. So I already did this to a lot of it, so I'm just going to get a few of these on here. When you scribble, when you make mistakes, it doesn't matter because that is the look of it all. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, Daydream. Who am I speaking to? Who is typing in Daydream Apothecary today? All right. So now we're going to get some more colors on these flowers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors in front of me. So I can't tell you all the colors. When it's finished, I'll make a list of it. It'll be like 13 pages long. I think what I'm going to do, since I've got some purples and yellows and pinks, I'm going to get the brighter pink on, but first I'm going to get some blues on because I want these flowers to have all of the colors. I taped the top of my cans because I don't know if you all have that. If you're lazy like me with your cans, which I'm very lazy, I'm really bad at putting the tops back on, and then I ruin them. So this is how I get these messy flowers. Every single color that I've used so far, and it's raining, so if you hear that, it's raining. Every single color that I've used so far, I've used a different tool. Okay? I'm not using, if I use a paintbrush, I'm going to use it differently. So we'll try this paintbrush. This is just a zebra. It's a corner getter. I don't know what, does anybody know what these are called? I call it a corner getter. You know, it's for getting in the corners. But I'm going to put a lot of paint on my brush. So see that? And I'm going to let that excess drip off. And then I'm going to hold my brush like a goofball. Like not how you were taught to hold a brush or a pencil or whatever, but I'm going to hold it like this. Okay? And I'm just going to just put the paint, lay the paint on, okay? I want a lot of paint, but I don't want it to be like each petal is going to be different. That's not enough paint on my brush. I want a lot of paint on my brush. You guys see that? Is anybody watching on YouTube? That's what I would like to know. So I'm doing some experiments with the old social media crudola. Working on the YouTube channel again, which I really neglected, and that was not a smart move for me. So, okay. So I'm just going to do different things with my brush. Just, oh, look way up here. We need to get that, just kind of spin it around. Didn't that blue add a moment of deliciousness? Deliciousness. Hi, Jill. Hi, Makaya. Oh, I got a YouTuber. Hello, Jill on YouTube. I love that. Thanks for coming on YouTube. Okay, so when I paint like this, it's fast, it's furious. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to get you over here a little bit so you can see this side. It's fast, it's furious. If you try to go slow, you're going to make it look too controlled, and that's not the look, right? It's just, maybe those are flowers. That's what the look is. Maybe those are flowers. Flip over there. I would love it if you flipped over there. Yeah, I would love that. Facebook is very good to me, so I'm never going to turn my back on Facebook. But I've just recently decided to not worry about Instagram and all that because Instagram's not good to me. And I don't even have to have blue on all the flowers, but I just did. So I'm just going to wipe this off and dump this in the water. Oh, forgot to bring my water. That is a problem. Just put some water in here. There we go. Just enough to keep the brush from not getting ruined. Because every color, I promise you. All right. Thank you, Rashonda. Is it different? Does it look different on YouTube? I know it usually does. But look at that. And some of the drips, like over here, it's dripping a little bit. Some of the drips, I will just wipe with my finger, and that gets more texture. Some of them, if I like the way they're looking or how they're dripping, I'll just leave them. okay? But I tend to like them when they're dripping down like off the corners of the flower, but not so much in the middle. Okay, so next color. What do you guys think the next color is going to be? All right, we got a light blue on there. Let's do a Anissa color, Poor Boys Blue. Now this is at the very end of the can, and like I told you, I don't really take care of it. So it's nice and thick, which is going to be perfect for this. And I'm grabbing a new tool. Okay, just a tongue depressor. And we're just going to put a little bit of this on here and there. Who's going to try this? Who's going to try painting like this? I know Sandy Honeycutt will. Hey, they're so cool. Thank you. And thank you for dropping your link. I did invite the Daydream Apothecary retailers to come and drop their links in case any of you fun, fabulous people want to try out this paint. Okay? So if you see them dropping their links, they're not trolling my page. They're not doing anything wrong. I asked them to. I said, hey, come on. I'm doing a video. Drop your links. Okay? Because I don't retail this amazing paint anymore. I just am lucky enough to paint with it. I like these little hints of this blue. But a lot of it will get covered up because that's just the way it is. When we paint like this, right? You're on the hunt for a piece of furniture? Awesome. Can you guys hear the rain? It's so beautiful. I'm one of those crazy people who love rain. And probably because for the longest time in my life, I've lived in places where it doesn't rain that often. I mean, in Texas it can, but this last year it didn't at all. And so I'm just like, oh, I love rain. And then I lived in Southern California before that for 30 something years. And so it never rains there, hardly ever. Just a little bit of each color, you know, I don't even have to, like I said, get it on each petal. Okay, so I'm going to try and get you guys a better view. And now we're going to do, this might be my favorite color of so far. Tomorrow I'm getting Kristana's new colors in, which she is from the Free Spirit line. Her colors are the Free Spirit line. But so far, Blooming Lovely is one of my all-time favorites. This is a bright pink. Okay, so let me shake that up. So if you see this one, that's like a salmon pink. Blooming Lovely is a bright pink. Okay, it's not fluorescent, but it's bright. Okay, so I got a new tool. See, I promised you a new tool. Like my white noise app, there's a rain shower that sounds just like that. Oh, and you sleep with it every night. Is that what you're hearing right now? It's so I'm in my studio, which is outside my house. I mean, it was a carriage house, and it was a 2-story carriage house at one time, and I think about 70 years ago, it burned down. Can you believe that? 70 years ago. And so now it's just a 1-story. I mean, I think it's been used as a garage before, but there's a workshop around it, like surrounding where I am downstairs. There's a workshop all the way around. All right, I'm going to let this one, before I put this one on, I'm going to let this one dry out a bit. So I'm just going to leave the can open because this is a brand new can, and to do what I want, it It should be a little bit drier. Okay, so we're gonna go to Anissa's. This is Hot Damn Violet. Hot Damn Violet. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I'm getting a new tool, like I said. Hot Damn Violet. Gotta love that. We're just, I didn't even take a lot out of the jar because I was just like, oh, well, we're just gonna highlight areas. And then I will probably keep on layering. Oh, I want to show you how I do these too. So don't let me forget that. If I get a little drip on the piece, I'm not going to worry about it because that's just part of what makes it delicious and scrumptious. Okay. And at some point, I'm going to not draw, but I am going to paint like in a drawing manner on these. And I'll show you how I do that too. That is so cool. I want to see it in person. Come on! Come on, Kristen. Come visit me in Texas. All right, here we go. So let's do some of these right here, okay? Look at that. This pink will do well on there. Okay, so again, I'm not painting like this. I'm going to like roll it. Watch. Just roll it. Oh, that's not even showing it because it's on top of another pink. Let's try another color. Let's get some of that. Let's get some of that blue in there. Okay, so I'm going to put a lot of paint on this. Okay, a lot of paint. See that? And I'm just going to roll it around. Ah, I love it. I love it. I'm probably going to go over this in a lot of yellow, but not until I get a lot of these colors on. I'm going to wipe that off, and I'm going to get some of this Hot Damn Violet on there. Hot Damn Violet. It's like you get to cuss, right? Hi, Monica. Monica, go ahead and drop your link. I've already invited. There's a couple other retailers who've come on and done so. Go ahead. All right, look at that. So I'm going to just plop some of that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to go to and just roll some of that on over here. Isn't it pretty? It's almost like, looks like graphic, right? Like graphic design. And I think I need to get some white on so this pink will show up. Let's do some leaves. How's that? And then we'll let this dry. See how it's dripping? I don't know that I like that drip. So I'm just going to use my finger because there's another texture, right? All the textures are fun. All right, let's get some green on. I'm going to use a straight up brush for this. And I have to disclaimer, I am waiting. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Karen. I'm getting Kristana's colors tomorrow. And she has a chartreuse green, which is like, I mean, that's speaking my love language right there, chartreuse. Okay, so I have it on the brush, but I'm not going to paint it on. I'm going to drop it in. Okay. Dropping it in. These are the leaves. I want it to be messy, like I said. So maybe I'm just going to paint it holding my brush way back here. Okay, so I changed my mind. And I'm going to squiggle and make movement on here. Okay, there's going to be on these leaves, there's going to be other layers. There's some that I didn't even mark out, like, oh, I want more leaves for sure. And so what I'll do is I'll just plop some paint here, and then I'm gonna scribble around those. Oh, leaves up here. See, I didn't even mark those in. Oh, I cannot wait to get the chartreuse. A leaf here, coming down here. Some over here. I have these little white lines, and they're supposed to be like straight lines going straight up of leaves. Okay. And then they're going to have some buds going off them. That is like literally what Chloe inspired me to do that with her latest piece. If you don't know who Chloe is, she is one of the, I've been a tad obsessed and amazed by Kristana for years. There we go. You've been obsessed by Kristana. Okay, so Kristen Calhoun. She's coming to my retreat. And she's teaching at my retreat. And I know her, and she is the most coolest rad girl ever. Woman, not girl. Just, she's very cool. Just very, very real and down to earth. Doesn't get much more real than Kristana. Okay. All right, we got our green on here. Now what's next, guys? You want me to do some of these? I just really want to get this pink on, but it's making me wait. The pink is making me wait, so I'm gonna have to get that dried out. All right, let's get some of these on. No way, yes way, sister. Okay, here's another one that I let the can come off, and that is just making the tops was off for like a week, and I didn't know it. And that just made this amazing for this project. Okay, so see how the buds are going up the leaf right there? She's the real deal. She's the real deal, that's for sure. This yellow is just so fun. This is lemon shark yellow. Get some over here. So these are like little flower buds, right? Like little rose buds maybe. I'll get more color on these too. isn't it? All right. I got another green. Hello, Rashonda. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, I always think that really bright colors are really pretty against dark, dark, dark blues, dark, dark, dark purples. Whatever we want to call this, it's pretty. So we got some dripping. I'm not really worried about what these leaves look like right now because this is the first layer of several layers. And then the scribbling and all that stuff will be around them. But if they're dripping, you know, in a way that I don't want them to, I'm going to fix that, which they are. Because I'm painting with a lot of paint, a heavy, heavy hand, because I want the texture on here. But that doesn't necessarily I want dripping. Okay, so here's a little bit of a lighter green. I'm not going to put a lot of that on there, but I am going to add just some of it into the green leaves that I already have on. Okay, so I'm just going to lay it in. Actually, I'm going to do that with a brush. Where's my long brush? Here it is. Same brush I used for the yellow. Okay, so again, I'm holding the brush way out here because the last thing I want it to look like is that I just really went with control, which is what I will tend to do if I hold the brush close up. Just dragging it on. Just giving another layer to the leaves. And not all of them need it. So, okay. How are we doing? Kristen, I've been obsessed with Kristana as well. Everybody's obsessed with Kristana. I'm going to put some yellow right over what I did, just a little bit. And then I think I'm going to let these layers dry. And, you know, I'm going to wait for Chris. Speaking of Kristana, oh, we need some more yellow in these guys, right? Some more yellow here. Look, because I covered up so much of that yellow. So we need some more in there. Here. Oops. Nothing like a little finger painting, right, guys? That's a great way to put some of this on, too. Okay, it's a hot mess right now. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll probably get at it again. I'll share with you my progress. I'll take pictures of the progress, but I'll come on again while I'm doing whatever the finishing up is. Ooh, there's a carpenter ant. That's not good. Die, ant. Sorry. Whatever the finishing up is, I will definitely share that with you guys as well. Thank you for coming. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. I will be live on there tonight. Every single Monday night, I'm going live with a member of my crew, my Kara's crew, And it will be Melanie Perry, who is the hometown painter. That is who I'm going live with tonight. Okay? All right, you guys. Mwah. Oh, wait, isn't it beautiful, Kristen? It is a beautiful, beautiful, like buttery yellow with no gold in it. It's lovely. And the coverage is amazing for a yellow. All right. Mwah. Bye, guys. All right, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.